Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. And last time we did some islands, and we stopped at Bomb Island. So I mentioned in the last part that we're getting ready to do a trading sequence. So let's go ahead and start that. So you want to make sure you have the pinwheel. Go back and find the parts where I was doing this trading sequence before. I don't know the exact number of the part, but it should be relatively easy to find. Well, actually, it was kind of spread out through this walkthrough. We did little things as we went along. But probably what I'll do is in the description, I'll put, the sequence that you're supposed to follow to get to this point. And this is where we're going to do most of the trading sequence. So, on Bomb Island, there is a Goron merchant. And what you want to do is give him the pinwheel. Well, first you want to make sure you talk to him. Because if you just pull the thing out in front of him, it doesn't do anything. So talk to him first. Have we met before somewhere? I'm pretty sure Gorons don't sound like that. I'm not going to give him a voice. That's so stupid. Have we met before somewhere? Aren't you? No, couldn't be. Me? I am but a poor traveling merchant. I travel the world, search for rare objects of all sorts, modern and ancient, foreign and exotic. My dream has always been to someday open my own shop. But plans have a way of getting delayed, and now it's been 30 years since I started. Holy moly, buddy. If you've taken 30 years to try to become an entrepreneur, then you should just give up. Go get yourself a better job. Time certainly laughs at us all, huh? And still, day in and day out, rain or shine, I spend my days looking for curiosities and rare items. Which reminds me, that delivery bag of yours looks like it might have some rare treasure in it. If you happen to have something of the quality that one could put on sale in a shop, would you consider trading it? I have many fine products to trade. If you have something you'd like to trade, would you show it to me, please? Sure, so let's go ahead and show him the pinwheel, because he will be interested in that. Huh, why that's a pinwheel, isn't it? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for this sickle moon flag? Sure. It's a pretty interesting little trinket. Satisfactory. Then my fee will be, 40 rupees maybe. It's a deal. Thanks, that settles things. I'll give you your item as promised. Hold out both your hands. Okay, so you got the sickle moon flag. This flag is of a bright red crescent moon, is quite fancy. If you find a place to put it, yeah, we know how to put things in the stands. And any of these traded items you can put in those stands that we put the town flowers in when I did that whole thing on Windfall Island a couple parts ago. So by trading your goods for my goods, we have formed a merchant's oath. From now on, yeah, so this is, he says basically the same exact thing as all the other Gorons do. Okay, so now the next thing we need to do is get over to Great Fish Isle. And we can just very quickly warp there using, what's the name of the song? Oh, you know what? I feel bad because I haven't recorded this in a little while, so I'm kind of shady on some of the details. But, let's play it right. That might be a start. Okay, yeah, the Ballad of... That's exactly what I was getting ready to say, but I wasn't exactly sure, and I didn't want to make myself look stupid. Whatever. So anyway, Ballad of the Gales, we'll play that, we'll go to Great Fish Isle, and we'll trade our sickle moon flag with the guy who's on this island. Now, we've been here a couple times, and we have traded with this guy before. In fact, he is the one who gives you the very first treasure, which I don't remember what it is. I think it might be the town flower, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But we're going to trade with him again and a few times after this. Okay, it looks like we have what might be a treasure chart here. I don't know what map we use here, but since I'm unsure about that, I'm not even going to bother with trying to get that treasure. Because I don't want to spend forever trying to figure out what map I'm supposed to use for that. I'll just get it when the time comes around for that. Okay, so over here, is the merchant, and we will talk to him and trade him the sickle moon flag for something else. And probably what I'm going to do is start speeding this up. But I just want you to get, what I'm doing and the gist of what this all takes. You see, there's this mystical curio that I've been seeking for ages now. It's called the Shopkeeper statue. It's said to be a statue of the most incredible of men, and a man who has long reigned at the peak of the business world. But why would you have it? I've heard there are traveling merchants on the Mother and Child Isles and on Bomb Island. I wonder if either of those guys might have it. Oh, if someone could just trade that most excellent item to me, I would offer them my heart-filling reward in return. So that's the ultimate end to this trading sequence, is you get the Shopkeeper statue, and then you give it to this guy who gives you a piece of heart. And that is why we are doing all this. Okay, so let's go ahead, give him the crescent moon, or the sickle moon flag, whatever it is. That's a sickle moon flag, is it not? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for this fountain idol? Sure. Most worthy, then my fee will be... Looks like the item you're offering is kind of dirty, so how about 65 rupees? Okay, so... you have to pay money to get all these items, as we saw earlier on. But we have so many rupees right now that, we have more than enough to get all the Triforce charts deciphered. So, this sequence is not a big deal at all. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just speed the rest of this up. I'll put in captions or something to kind of point you to where I'm going and all that. So, I will meet you guys back here, and I will start commentating again when we are ready to get our piece of heart from this guy. So, see you then. Yours has some cracks in it. Okay, how does a flag have a crack in it? This guy must know a big deal about crack if he thinks this flag has a crack in it. Stupid Goron. Okay, so here we are back with this Goron, and so let's go ahead and give him the Shop Guru statue that we worked so hard to get. Is that... couldn't be. Shop Guru statue. Such a divine figure. Surely this is none other than the legendary individual who reigns at the peak of the business world. Oh, most worthy day. Wow, my lifelong dream is at long last come true. Such joy. This is my thanks to you for fulfilling my dream. It's a heart-filled reward, brimming with gratitude. Alright, hold out your hands. You got a piece of heart. And so, this is number 2, which means that as of now, there are only 6 left in the game. So, but I have received a worthy item. Tonight, I will hold this close to my bosom as I sleep. I can't wait. Oh, yes. Alright. So that's a little creepy. He's gonna sleep with the statue. Okay, so I just want to add real quick as I make my way back to Bomb Island that if you happen to lose or accidentally throw away or do something with any of these statues, you can very simply go to Windfall Island and go to Zunari's shop, and you can buy any of those statues there, but you have to pay basically the price that you pay to get them from the original owners. So that could be a little annoying, a little cost hurting, but if you have the amount of rupees that I have, that shouldn't really be a big deal. But just make sure you don't throw them away, because that's about the only thing that can actually happen to them. Because you can't trade them to any of the other people, besides the ones that you saw me trade the items with. So, just, or if you happen to accidentally, like, put them on one of the things where we put the town flowers, I don't think you can pick those back up. So, anyway, so I'll meet you guys back on Bomb Island. Okay, so back on Bomb Island, I've actually done everything on this island, so what we're going to do is just skip over it and move on to the next one. So speed up, and I will see you guys in the next square. Okay, so this square is actually the last of the Triangle Islands that we need to go through again. And so all that we need to do here is get our map and use treasure chart number 34 to get a treasure from here. So we'll go ahead and we'll get out the bait, and then we'll look for the fish, and then we will use the treasure map. I just said le, like French, because that's the French word for the, although I don't know if what of those words I just said, which of those are actually feminine or masculine. So, kind of, it should have been le or la. But anyway, so, this is la carte. I know that. La carte it means the map. So we got la carte. Tell me, small fry, have you ever caught a fairy before? Because from what I've been told, when you've been beaten to a pulp by monsters and such, and you think that you've finally met your match, if you've got a fairy with you, then you've got nothing to worry about. Don't you wish you had something handy for carrying fairies around with you, Fry? If you want one, go south from here until you see a miserable-looking submarine floating on the sea. Look there. Well, that's all the info. So he's basically telling you to get fairies, and you can find a bottle in a ship that is just south of here. So, I think we've already got... Well, yeah, I know we've already got that because we've gotten all the bottles already. Okay, so we need treasure chart number 34. And we will sail down that way. Or we'll probably just cruise, I don't know. And we'll get that that treasure. And the fish, for whatever reason, just went and kind of respawned right next to that treasure. It's a little strange. Ooh, this is I think this was Furor's pearl, or where we put Furor's pearl. And Furor is my favorite goddess because she's green. And green's my favorite color, in case you didn't know that already. Okay, I almost missed this, by the way, as you just saw, because I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so this should be okay to get the treasure, and it is. And with this, we will make up for most of what we just spent through that collection run. So, we get 200 rupees! Okay, so now we keep on sailing, and I will see you in the next island. Okay, so this next square is Fire Mountain. We've been here. This is where we came to get one of the treasures that got us entry into the final 2 dungeons. I'm not sure if we got the iron boots here or if we got the skull hammer. No, the power gauntlets. But either way, we've been here before. We've done everything. All we need to do is get our map and use a treasure chart here. And we use treasure chart number 37 on this island. So, most of these last few islands are going to be just islands where we go and we pass through, we get our map, we get a treasure chart, and then that's all we do on the island. So some of these will go pretty fast, just like this one. Although I'm going to have to double back so I can get the treasure chart. Okay, give me la carte. Donnez-moi la carte. S'il vous plaît. Désolé. No, wait, how do you say? I'm trying to think of how you say, thank you in French. I forget. I know it's probably going to be something, like, really obvious, and I'm just forgetting it. Whatever. Thank you, fish. Okay, now we need to use treasure map number 37. Whoop, okay. So this one is kind of hard to get, because it's like on the edge of this island. Wait, what? No. Wrong square, buddy. Okay, so this one isn't actually hard to get, but the one for, Dragon Roost Island is a little annoying because there's all those, like, rock spires in the back of the island. And that's exactly, like, the treasure chart is located, like, right in the middle of those. So you have to maneuver your way through them and then try to find where the treasure chart is. Ugh, I burped. In case you couldn't tell. Okay. Just about there. Alright. So, in here we're going to have some more silver rupees. And with this, we've gotten back basically all the money that we put into that whole trading sequence. Well, not all of it, but pretty close. Okay, so, now we're done with this island and we can move on. But since I did the collection run and I've did this and the recording's up to 30 minutes, I'm going to go and end this part here. And next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, we will continue on with this collection run. So I will see you guys then.